Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook. At the beginning, you will get a heavy pupil and marry a stunning female emperor. Chapter 31. The beast and lion who had been kneeling outside also heard Qinbei's words. I was still wondering when I had communicated with Qinbei that I was willing to pay 10 times the price. But soon he reacted. Qinbei was obviously talking to himself. I know you want this map, I can give it to you, but you'll need to pay 10 times as much for it. Isn't this a strong buy and a strong sell? The problem is that I really want to not buy it, but the snatch fails, so I can't just give up, and the price of 10 times the price is still acceptable. So, he found himself successfully extorted by Qinbei. The effect of this red blood heart is very good. I won't show you the situation of my bathing. You can just imagine it yourself. Qinbei put down the jade slip, and the picture disappeared. There is no problem with the red blood fruit, and there is no problem with the map. The sword talisman bought is not only a market price but also a means of saving life. These are not extravagant, so there is only one result, Tianquansheng. This is indeed my extravagance, so I admit that own mistake. Father, my son is wrong, but I believe that many ministers have this kind of thing in the family, so I hope the father will give the son a task, and the son will rectify the current extravagance and redeem the past. Well, now everyone finally knows why it feels bad. It turned out to be waiting for them here. Then how do you want to fix it? It's very simple. Take the sons as an example and take back all the silkworm clothes. The minister of the household is right. The ordinary people in the frontiers of Daxia have a hard life and need this money. The minister who made a mistake took 10 years' salary for helping the people on the frontier should be regarded as extravagant punishment. The surrounding ministers were speechless. Why did you admit that you were wrong and still drag us out? Besides, no one wants to punish you, it is you who punish yourself. Why take us with you? Your Majesty, I think. Tobu Shilang panicked and wanted to save. If this thing really happens, then he will be hated by others in the future as the person with the most reference to Qinbei. Okay, what the North Prince said is quite right, but you don't need to take back the silkworm dress. Don't let people see the jokes of my Daxia court. As for officials who have Tianquansheng at home, they will be fined for 20 years. Emperor Sha made a direct decision. All the ministers were stunned. Is this settled? Was Emperor Sha too hasty? We don't really mean to punish the North Prince, we just want him. Just think about it. In this situation, some ministers suspect that Qinbei and Emperor Sha are working together. Just to wake them up. 20 years of salary is not much or not for them, but this is obviously a warning from Emperor Sha. Imperial Father, I have punished the minister, the son in charge. There are many royal brothers and sisters, especially the father's favorite Princess Ling'er, but the son-in-law heard that she is very extravagant. She needs heavily punished. The whole place was quiet again. Everyone looked at Qinbei in horror. Everyone wants to ask, how dare you? Emperor Sha was also stunned. Yes, Wanzhou is right, they are also punished. Like you, they will no longer enjoy the distribution of the royal family in the future. At this point, if Emperor Sha is not punished, he will be told. Father, stop talking. Qinbei still wanted to speak, but Huangsha interrupted directly. Imperial Father, I have to say that there are also concubines of the emperor. Many of them also have celestial silk robes. Among them, the mother-in-law of my son is one of them, and they will all be punished. Sha Huang, this is just great. Many ministers stopped talking, and now they don't even dare to look at Qinbei. For fear of being hated by Emperor Sha at a glance, saying that he was an accomplice. There was no sound, the whole place was silent. Everyone only dares to act inside. It's too brave, this prince of the north has already killed the red eye, and it's simply that he doesn't recognize his 6 relatives. I hated Qinbei's officials just now, but now I don't hate them at all. They only hate Tobu Shilang. What do you say you don't mind this kind of business? Provoked such a evil star. Okay now, people directly kill the quartet. The dignified Emperor Sha couldn't stop it. Punishment. It's the punishment. My harem allocation is halved. Is the emperor satisfied now? Sha Huang could see Qinbei's purpose. This is where he came to admit his mistake. He is obviously here to throw up. But he also saw the purpose of Qinbei's actions. 1. It can indeed help him rectify the more and more serious extravagance. 2nd, tell the ministers present, you better not come to mess with me, otherwise don't blame me for killing people without blinking an eye. Arrogant. Emperor Shah could only think of this word to describe it. Father, what are you satisfied or not satisfied with? You said it as if I wanted to punish them. These are all according to father's will, you can decide. Qin Bei said innocently that this black pot was thrown off guard. Of course, the distribution of harem personnel cannot be cancelled directly like their princes and princesses. They have no capital. Yuan can go out to find it by himself, but the people in the harem basically do not leave the palace, so naturally they need the royal family to support them. So having is definitely the heaviest punishment. Okay, this matter is settled, Wanzher, let's retire. Yes. Qin Bei looked at the ministers around who didn't dare to fart, and felt proud in his heart. A group of dog things, labor and capital own money, spend it as you want, and see if you dare to meddle in your own business in the future. Let the people from the Imperial Beast sect come in. Xia Huang rubbed his eyebrows and said, punishment is easy to get, but how will the women in the harem coax them? Qin Bei really gave him a problem. But he didn't mean to blame Qin Bei, and even wanted to praise Qin Bei. The distribution of spirit stones is for the cultivation of the royal family. Whether it is to directly absorb the spiritual qi in it or buy cultivation resources, even if it costs tens of millions, Emperor Shah will not care. But some concubines in the harem spend millions of spirit stones for nothing but to buy a piece of jewelry. He wanted to rectify this extravagance for a long time, but there was no excuse. Qin Bei also helped him solve a problem. The beast lion of the Imperial Beast sect greets His Majesty. The summoned lion was finally able to kneel in the Great Hall. His Majesty. Beast Lion just wanted to state that the competition between Beast Ming and Qin Bei was a simple junior competition, but was interrupted by Xia Huang. Okay, you don't need to say more, the North Prince has already told me everything. Your Majesty, the Imperial Beast sect is incapable of discipline, please punish Your Majesty. It's serious, fights between juniors are inevitable, but if there is a life and death battle, this is not allowed by me, so the 200,000 demonic beasts that punish you every year to pay tribute to the beast sect will be raised to 500,000. Originally intended to beat the Imperial Beast sect, but Qin Bei did such a thing, and Emperor Shah was completely out of the mood now. Yes, the beast and lion were ready before they came, but I didn't expect Xia Huang's appetite to be so great. More than double directly. The surrounding ministers looked at this scene with dazed expressions, not knowing what happened. However, this punishment is acceptable to the Imperial Beast sect, and it is no small matter if you think about it. I am tired today, retreat. After speaking, Emperor Shah disappeared. Congratulations, Your Majesty. The ministers look at me, I look at you, and in the end they all look at Qin Bei. But no one dared to step forward. I was really afraid that I would provoke this evil star again, and even the minister of the household just glanced at Qin Bei aggrievedly and left. Instead, the beast and lion walked towards Qin Bei. Prince North, do you intend to shoot that map? Although the beast and lion hated Qin Bei thoroughly, they still had to be respectful. Pen Fun Library. Of course, didn't this king say it? As long as you are willing to pay 10 times the price, I will consider selling it to you. 10 times. Is this? The lowest price is not negotiable. Qin Bei turned his head, not listening to what the lion had to say. Wait, Prince North, 10 times, just 10 times. The beast lion is in urgent need of meritorious deeds. If he brings this map back to the beast sect, he will be considered meritorious. 3 million spirit stones, give me the money. Qin Bei was still very happy, and sold it as soon as he said it. After getting 3 million, he directly gave the map to the beast and lion. By the way, help this king with a message for your sect leader. When the lion heard this, he could probably guess what Qin Bei wanted to say. It is nothing more than killing the beast call, and now I want to use words to save it. After all, Qin Bei was still afraid of what his beast master sect was targeting, but did he really think that he would recognize it as a soft beast master sect? Thinking like this in my heart, the beast and lion said respectfully on the face, Prince North, tell me, I will definitely bring it, our sect leader is still very generous. Let's just say that your sect leader is too small, and you only have 100,000 spirit stones in your Chenkin bag when you go out. Isn't this a losing face for you? Such a big sect, as a young sect leader, why do you have to bring one with 1.8 million? Remember next time, this king likes spirit stones. Qin Bei said with a smile. The beast and lion, who had thought Qin Bei would admit to his cowardice and was a little proud, turned ugly in an instant. This is Hong Guo's provocation. If the Prince of the North has said that, the old man will definitely bring it here. The beast lion snorted coldly, turned and left. Hey, I'm so violent, I really should change it. In the future, try not to speak up, just do it. Qin Bei shook his head and sighed. The beast and lion, who had not gone far, couldn't help staggering when they heard this. Really an arrogant overlord. Qin Bei, who won the victory, did not go home, but went to find Huang Sha. At the same time, word of the remediation of extravagance spread instantly. A group of victims dare not speak out, but they all know one person. Prince of the North. This is a master who has a hard time and drags everyone to be buried with him. Of course, not all victims suffer silently. Although some officials were unhappy, Qin Bei was the Prince of the North after all, and his status was noble. No matter how unhappy they were, they could only endure it. However, a group of people of the same identity as Qin Bei couldn't sit still. Especially Princess Linger, who was favored by Emperor Sha. She was able to get an allotment of 200,000 spirit stones a year from the royal family, and now it's all gone because of Qin Bei. Can this be tolerated? And according to this meaning, in the future, if you want to buy a silkworm dress, you will have to approve it. Just do it. Not only her, but also the concubines in the harem couldn't sit still. From the queen to the concubines, no less than 1,000 people were detained and distributed. Qin Bei has offended half of the royal family by himself. Xiao Chenzi, let's go, and tell this princess a lesson to this nosy northern prince. Princess Linger was the first to sit still after receiving the news, so she took her own little brother to teach Qin Bei a lesson. And the person she called Xiao Chenzi was the hottest figure in the royal family right now. Qin Chen. No, I'm just here to see the mother-in-law today. Qin Chen said with an expressionless face. Your sister has been bullied, so you are indifferent? Princess Linger asked with frowning eyebrows. Qin Bei is right. I've been wanting to talk about your extravagant behavior, but it's just that you're a girl, so I haven't been able to say it. Qin Chen deserves to be a person who only has cultivation in his heart. When facing his sister, he perfectly shows his straight male attributes. Princess Linger stomped her feet in anger. But she knows her little brother, saying one is one. For example, refusing to have a relationship, saying refusal is refusal, no matter how others persuade it is useless, the 10-headed dragon can't be pulled back. Ah, yes, if someone else is the body-tempering realm, they can kill the existence of the Foundation Establishment Realm Cultivator. You can understand if you don't dare to go to my sister. Princess Linger suddenly pretended to understand and patted Qin Chen's shoulder. Prince Bei is indeed very strong, but I watched his battle with Huntian. Huntian didn't fully utilize the strength of the Foundation Establishment Realm and lost. I can't believe that Huntian still came out of the Sacred Demon Forest. Yes, it's really good luck that this fighting consciousness didn't die in it. Qin Chen had no plans for Princess Zonglinger. As soon as he heard that Qin Bei had killed Huntian, he immediately wanted to challenge, but after watching the video of the battle, his interest was not so great. Princess Linger was completely helpless now, she could only be sulking on the side. At this moment, a maid came hurriedly from outside. Princess, Lenya Pavilion's list has been updated, and you are still 10th on the beauty list. The maid said happily while handing out a jade slip. Ha ha ha, isn't this expected? This princess is not proud. Princess Linger said this, but her hands were not slow at all. Jade slip projected a list. Around the list are projections of all kinds of rare flowers, and at a glance, men will be instantly attracted. Beauty list. The first place, Empress Wu State, Ji Zuyu. Second place, Princess Daxiabe, Mu Zhaoshui. Third place. 10th place, Princess Daxia, Qin Linger. After seeing her own name, Princess Linger put down Jade's slip contentedly. Then he pointed at Qin Chen's forehead and blamed, You. That's Mu Zhaoshui. No. As long as people are beautiful, talent is good, or holy maiden of Wu Kingdom. Marrying that is a good thing and no harm. You would just gave up like that. Quote, Princess Linger is a little bit hated that iron is not steel. I have no interest in the throne, my only goal now is to become the first place in the Gold Core Realm power list. Qin Chen also held a jade slip in his hand, and the list displayed above was the Gold Core Realm power list. And Qin Chen's name is in the 12th place. Aren't you already at the peak of Gold Core? Why can you only be ranked 12th? Princess Linger said in surprise. She thought that Qin Chen would be able to enter the top 5, but she did not expect to be able to enter the top 10. I haven't understood the emptiness, and I really can't squeeze into the top 10. Compared to Linger's surprise, Qin Chen felt that these were all expected. You still have the qualifications for Insight this year, you have to do your best, my sister is cheering you on behind your back. Princess Linger raised her little hand and said. By the way, let's take a look at the ranking of Qin Bei in the body tempering realm, if it is as you said, he is not very strong, this princess thinks that her cultivation base of the foundation establishment realm can also touch him. One touch. Princess Linger said with a smirk. Qin Chen also wanted to see Qin Bei's ranking, so he swiped the video and quickly found the body tempering realm battle power ranking. What's the situation? Why isn't it there? Could it be that Qin Bei didn't even get in for 100? I can do it myself. Seeing that Qin Bei's name is not on the list, Princess Linger said with a big smile. Qin Chen frowned while holding the jade slip. Although he thinks that Qin Bei is not a soul Tian who can be killed by strength, Qin Bei's strength can definitely be ranked in the top 10 of the Kangzhou continent's body tempering realm. But this is not the case, there is only one possibility. Qin Bei has jumped out of the restrictions of Kangzhou continent, and has been placed on the Cultivation World's Body Tempering Realm Combat Power list by Langya Pavilion. But no matter what realm is on this list, it is as difficult as reaching the top 100. Because the above records are not only cultivators who are currently in this realm, but most of the people on the list were once in this realm and have already surpassed this realm long ago. In other words, this list records the top 100 records since the birth of the entire cultivation world. You don't need to think about how high the gold content is. Even he didn't make the list. Thinking of this, Qin Chen hurriedly took out a new jade slip, wanting to confirm his own idea. Looking for them one by one, when he saw Qin Bei, the prince of Daxiabei, he hurriedly looked at the rankings. Pata, Fun Library. The jade slip in Qin Chen's hand was unsteady and fell to the ground. What's the matter? Look at your lost soul. Princess Linger picked up the jade slip and looked at it. The result was exactly the same as Qin Chen's, the jade slip in his shocked hands could not be held steady. Inside the palace. After Qin Bei left the Golden Thrall Palace, he went straight to the Yangzhou Palace. The first reason why he directly offended so many people in the courtroom was of course what Emperor Sha thought. After all, if you have a Krypton gold system, you will definitely spend more money in the future, and it is likely to be wasted. If every time he spends money, he is made to make things difficult for him, then it will be uncomfortable for him. So let these ministers know the character of their Yazi must report, and if there is anything else in the future, they should consider whether to participate in the book. But Qin Bei has another reason, and that is to make money. When Emperor Sha heard that Qin Bei wanted to see him, he didn't know what Qin Bei was going to do for a while. My son-in-law pays respects to his father. As soon as Qin Bei came in, he gave Sha Huang a big gift. Emperor Sha frowned. He didn't need to pay homage to him on weekdays. Qin Bei was doing such a big ceremony now when he came up, and Emperor Sha didn't feel good. Emperor, get up, tell me what is going on with your father. Qin Bei got up, looked at Emperor Sha with a smile on his face, and wanted to behave better. How could he know that the more obediently he smiled now, the more Sha Huang felt that something was wrong. Emperor, you have offended a lot of people today, but don't worry, I won't let these people target you easily. Sha Huang finally couldn't help but speak first. Father, you have misunderstood. The emperor is not afraid to offend these people at all. He came to see the father to borrow some spirit stones from the father. When I heard the first half of the paragraph, Sha Huang also thought that this prince was really good, not afraid of power, not afraid of offending people. But after hearing the second half of the sentence, Emperor Sha was stunned. What did you say? Sha Huang asked in disbelief. Father, my son, this will help you solve the problem of extravagance. In the next few years, few people will dare to spend hundreds of thousands of spirit stones on those useless things. However, in order to help the father and emperor to clean up this atmosphere, the sacrifice of the son and the minister is too great, not only offending the younger half of the royal family, but also offending so many ministers, and even without the royal family's distribution, the son and the minister's royal palace expenses are supported. I can't go any further, so I have to ask your royal father to borrow some spirit stones. Sha Huang, I finally know why this kid is smiling. But what Qin Bei said. That's right, the assignment was cut off even before going out to practice. It was really difficult to maintain the operation of the palace. Wait, didn't you sell that map to the Imperial Beast sect for 10 times the price? How could there be no money? Sha Huang was almost surrounded by Qin Bei, only then did he realize that Qin Bei was a good hand at offending people. 3 million to sell a broken map to others, so Qin Bei dared to do such a thing. 1 yard return to self yard, this money is earned from Zhao Shui's dowry, so of course the profit also belongs to her. Qin Bei said solemnly. Sha Huang really wanted to expose his clumsy lie, but thinking about Qin Bei helping him anyway, if he didn't give him any benefits, I don't know how long this kid will remember his hatred and then give himself a big surprise. Tell me how much you want. Not much, I only need to do what I can save for the treasury. Qin Bei said with a smile. The 10% savings in his mouth is naturally the deduction of the salaries of those officials for 20 years, as well as the halving of the harem distribution and the deduction of the princes and princesses. Even if an official's annual salary is only 100,000 spirit stones, a prince's annual distribution is 50,000 spirit stones, a concubine's distribution is 100,000, and half of it is 50,000 spirit stones. As for Qin Bei's trouble, thousands of people have suffered directly, and even a year can save hundreds of millions of spirit stones to the national treasury. And this is only 1 year. Think about the 20 years of officials, the prince and princess are gone, and the date of the halving of the concubines is still unknown. It is conservatively estimated that Qin Bei can also save 2 billion spirit stones for the national treasury this time, and 10% is 200 million. Thinking about it, Qin Bei was still a little excited. You bastard, isn't that what you offended so many people for? Sha Huang finally couldn't hold back his anger. This prince is really not worrying at all. How can the father say that? How can the son be the kind of person who can calculate? This is all coincidence. Qin Bei said innocently. You kid is really good. On the surface, you are the worst. If you offend so many people, maybe someone will take revenge on you, and you don't want to be assigned at all. That's a miserable one. But in reality, everyone will. Your identity as the Prince of the North is a bit dreadful, and you have to see my face when you do it. You don't want to be assigned, but you want to take hundreds of millions of spirit stones from me at one time. You are just. Sha Huang stopped talking here. After all, he was his own child, so he couldn't scold him, otherwise he would be scolding himself. If the father is unwilling to give it, forget it. Anyway, you are your majesty, and you have the final say in everything. What do you mean? Are you trying to say that I am unreasonable? Domineering? I didn't say it, urchin. This is what you said. Qin Bei whispered. Emperor Sha. D-filled lower right triangle. After so many years, no matter which prince has treated him respectfully, who would dare to say such a treacherous thing? But it's not the first time that Qin Bei has made him angry like this. The problem is that the other party stands up, which is very embarrassing. The two looked at each other like this, and neither of them was willing to give up. Qin Bei has already thought about it. 200 million will definitely not wait, but it is good to get 2 million. After spending so much time, he didn't believe that Emperor Sha was so kind that he didn't give him any benefit at all. Just like that, the hall was quiet. The prince, who had been waiting by the side, didn't dare to breathe now. He has served Emperor Sha for thousands of years, and this is the first time he has met such a brave prince. Your Majesty, the list of Langya Pavilion has been updated, why don't you take a look at the list first? The North Prince will definitely be on the list this time. Suddenly, Eunuch Wang thought of the Langya Pavilion list, thinking that this incident should temporarily ease the current atmosphere. That's right, why don't I make a bet with you? If you can rank in the top 5, I promise to give you 200 million cents for 10 years, how about that? Xia Huang squinted and said with a smile. Of course it's good, the father is really a generous person. Qin Bei is absolutely meticulous and ranked in the top 5 in Kangzhou mainland. Looking at Qin Bei who was smiling, Xia Huang suddenly joked. I'm talking about the top 5 in the cultivation world, but I didn't say it's only from Kangzhou mainland. Father, you don't talk about martial arts. You have already agreed, hurry up, bring jade slip from Langya Pavilion. Emperor Xia settled this matter directly. Don't say I'm unreasonable. If you don't make it, I'll still give you 200,000 spirit stones, which is your reward this time. Emperor Xia had seen Qin Bei's battle in the demonic beasts mountains, so he knew that Qin Bei's attempt to rush into the top 5 in the Kangzhou continent would be trivial, so he directly set his goal on the entire cultivation world. And he thinks that his son is very hopeful to rush into the top 5, even if he can't now, he can in a while. When the chart on the jade slip lights up, all 3 present look up one by one. As expected, Qin Bei's name appeared on this list, and he turned his attention to the previous ranking. First place, Prince of Daxiabei, Qin Bei. Even as a saint, Emperor Xia couldn't help but take a deep breath. He guessed that his son might be in the top 5, but he never thought that the top 5 would become the first. Congratulations, Your Majesty, His Majesty. Seeing this, Eunuch Wang hurriedly congratulated him. He has been following Emperor Xia, so he knows too well what this number 1 ranking means. Ha ha ha. Suddenly, Emperor Xia burst out laughing. First, ha 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 ha. Good, very good. Emperor Xia looked at Qin Bei and nodded while smiling. On the contrary, Qin Bei himself was not so excited. Because I haven't really reached the limit yet, now I'm the first, invincible, how lonely. Father, is it time to fulfill your promise? I want spirit stones now. Qin Bei stretched out his hand and said calmly. Xia Huang. Give it now. Now Xia Huang is very refreshing to spirit stones. I will have someone send 2 million to your palace every month. I won't bother you there, sir. Qin Bei was overjoyed. The annual allocation of 25,000 spirit stones is gone, but now there are 2 million spirit stones per month. Robbery is not as quick as this. Now you can splurge on it. The list announced by Langya Pavilion this time not only shocked the royal family, but also shocked the entire summer, whether it was an official or an ordinary cultivator. The person who was punished because of Qin Bei originally wanted to trouble Qin Bei, but now he has dismissed this ridiculous idea. The cultivation world list, which has rarely changed once in 100 years, has actually changed this time, and once it changes, it will directly change to the first place. So shocking. In the same way, it was not only Daxia that shocked, but also other forces in Kangzhou continent and forces outside Kangzhou continent. Everyone was interested in this guy named Qin Bei. Everyone wants to know why he overwhelmed the once first Chaos Dao body and became the first. It can be said that the name Qin Bei is now well known in the cultivation world. There are those who are envious, those who admire, and those who are surprised. Of course, more. I want to meet Qin Bei, and I want to challenge it. If this was not the list of Langya Pavilion, no one would believe that such a person would appear. Because the information about Qin Bei does not record that Qin Bei has such a powerful cultivation sacred body as the Chaos Dao body. It's funny to think that an ordinary cultivator can actually overwhelm the chaotic Taoist body. But that's how it happened. And the legend about the Prince of Daxiabei gradually spread among the people. It was good at first, and most of what was said was true. For example, the Northern Prince was abolished by cultivation base, and then he became the current peerless genius by virtue of heaven-defying opportunities. But later legends have become bizarre. What the North Prince is the reincarnation of Saint, the North Prince is actually the reincarnation of a mythical beast and other outrageous legends. But these have nothing to do with Qin Bei in the cultivation room. That day, he went to see Ling Fei after he left the Yangju Palace. She left 1 million spirit stones for her mother and concubine. Although Ling Fei strongly opposed it, she said that Qin Bei cultivation was the most important thing. However, Qin Bei let it go and left without giving Ling Fei a chance to object. After returning to the palace, Qin gave Mu Jiaoshui and Ji Zuyu 1 million spirit stones each, allowing them to spend whatever they want, without worrying about others saying they are extravagant. Everyone knows now, don't offend anyone, don't offend Prince Bei. After that, Qin closed door training. He is eager to break through 1,000,000 powers and enter the next realm. The two women also saw Qin thoughts, so they have not disturbed him these days, and they have been kept around, and no one is allowed to disturb Qin closed door training. This time it seems that I really found a treasure. Inside the room, Mu Jiaoshui said to Ji Zuyu, I was a little worried before, but now it seems that my worries are superfluous. If you can become the number 1 on this list, your future development will be limitless. Ji Zuyu said, this list, even if I rebuild it, can only rank in the top 20. My husband directly became the first, and I began to wonder how he did it. Do you think my husband is really reincarnated as a divine beast, as the outside world said? Then if we don't devote ourselves in the future, we will become human beasts. Bah, Pa, you little girl looks cold, what are you thinking about? Now you want to dedicate yourself to your husband. Can you be more reserved? Ji Zuyu said with a hatred that iron cannot become steel. Mu Jiaoshui, my husband is so strong, I can't let it go. This time, I must have Heavenly Tao Foundation establishment. Only in this way can I keep up with my husband's pace. Ji Zuyu said suddenly. Now, the talent shown in Qin has already made the two feel the pressure. Pen Fun Library. They are not the kind of women who regard men as their gods, and they also pay great attention to their own cultivation, and they cannot become men's dependencies, even a genius like Qin. Moreover, Ji Zuyu still has a lot of things waiting for her to complete, and the hope of the entire Wu Kingdom rests on her. Cultivation indoors. Qin exchanged the divine beast blood essence and spinal cord from the system again. However, he also found that the effect of this kind of thing on own is getting worse and worse, as if it is approaching the extreme. So before, 1 blood essence could give him 10,000 strength, but now he needs 5, and slowly it becomes 10. The remaining Krypton gold points are constantly being consumed. It wasn't until all the Krypton gold points were spent that Qin strength broke through to 900,000 kilograms. No, I can't use the divine beast blood essence anymore, the effect is already very bad. Qin stopped cultivating. Now using the divine beast blood essence cultivation is basically a waste. Qin began to search carefully in the mall, trying to find other items to help him improve his strength. But ordinary things are definitely ineffective. What he needs most now is transformation. Only after transformation can he have a chance to break through millions of pounds of power. Finally, Qin found an item in the mall. 9 cycles day Lingzi mushrooms. This is a divine elixir, and its main effect is to help the cultivator transform. Once transformed, 9 cycles can transform 9 times. If Qin takes Lingzi mushrooms, he will basically be able to reach the limit of 1 million. Even if 1 cannot, then 2 will do. However, Qin was stunned after seeing the price. 1 plant actually costs 200,000 Krypton gold points. It's also too expensive, and Qin found out that the redemption button for Lingzi mushrooms on this 9 cycles day is gray. System, what's going on? Qin asked. Master, the current system store level is first level, and most of the items have not been unlocked. When the master cultivation base reaches Qi refining, the store will automatically upgrade to second level and unlock some items. Close black lens bracket. Only then did Qin realize that there had always been an LV1 under his system mall, but after he got the system, he didn't do much research, so he ignored it. But think about it, if you need to upgrade, the system definitely needs it. Forget it, I'm in the cultivation world now. I can't rely on the system for everything. There are still many opportunities outside. Qin got up and said calmly. Isn't it 9 cycles and Lingzi mushrooms? He believes that the royal family must have them. Qin who has been closed-door training for a month, finally walked out of the cultivation room today. The outside world has undergone a lot of changes this month, most of which are related to Qin. Since the list of Langya Pavilion was released, many people wanted to know Qin. But more is to pick war practitioner. These people are all geniuses cultivated by big forces. They had never heard of the name Qin before, but this time he directly became the first in the combat power list, and they were somewhat unconvinced in their hearts. Even if this is the result given by Langya Pavilion, they still do not believe it, or they are unwilling to accept this fact. So within a month, there has been an endless stream of challenge war practitioners outside the North Prince's mansion. There are many geniuses in the top 5 of the Kangzhou mainland body tempering realm battle power list. When they heard that Qin Bei closed-door training was over, they waited outside the North Prince's mansion. As soon as Qin Bei is out, they will challenge themselves to prove themselves. On the other hand, Emperor Sha is not peaceful these days. Because the Imperial Beast sect wanted to use the royal family's Demon Suppression Tower as an incarnation. The Demon Suppression Pagoda is a weapon left by the people who established the Great Sha dynasty. After so many years of cultivation, it has become a holy soldier. This is one of the strongest heritage of the Daxia royal family. The incarnation of the Demon Suppression Tower is just a wisp of breath when the Demon Suppression Tower transforms, and it can only be used once, but the person who uses it will get feedback from the Demon Suppression Tower, which has many benefits for cultivators, the most notable being the surge in cultivation base. Over the years, the Demon Town Tower has rarely undergone transformation, and there are few incarnations left, and only one less is used. These are the treasures of the royal family. Not many princes have used such treasures. Therefore, when the Imperial Beast sect first proposed to borrow a wisp of the incarnation of the suppressing demon pagoda, all the ministers felt that the Imperial Beast sect was crazy, and dared to make such a request. But the Royal Beast sect gave a reason that the royal family could not refuse. Rescue all cultivators in the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. Just a few days ago, news suddenly came out in the Foundation Establishment's secret realm that many monsters appeared in the secret realm, and they slaughtered the cultivators in the secret realm. The royal family also suffered heavy losses this time. After learning the news, the royal family immediately sent someone into the secret realm for rescue. But this secret realm has restrictions on the cultivator's cultivation base, and those who enter cannot exceed the Foundation Establishment realm, otherwise they will be obliterated by the power of the secret realm. And the monsters in the secret realm continue to devour and grow, and there are monsters in the Gold Core realm, and the people sent are all killed and fleeing. Although Emperor Sha had the ability to destroy the secret realm and rescue all the people inside, the loss would be even more serious. It was at this time that the people from the Beast Master sect stood up and expressed their willingness to go in and save people. Because of the special nature of the Beast sect, the cultivator of the Foundation Establishment realm has a special space for the Beast sect, which can bring the demonic beasts of the Gold Core realm into it. All the forces also believe that the Beast sect can do it. That's why the Royal Beast sect came to the royal family to borrow the incarnation of the Demon Tower, because this incarnation has absolute restraint on monsters. The disadvantage is that the incarnation of the Demon Tower cannot be wrapped with spirit power. If you want to use it, you must pick it up with physical strength, and the cultivator of the Foundation Establishment realm cultivation base has few physical strengths that can reach millions. However, the demonic beasts controlled by the Beastmaster sect can do many things. In this way, it seems that if you want to save the cultivator in the secret realm, you can only rely on the Beastmaster sect. And if the royal family is unwilling to take out the incarnation of the Demon Tower, it will definitely lose people's hearts. After all, there are geniuses from multiple forces waiting to be rescued in the current secret realm. Emperor Sha was riding a tiger, so he had to give it if he didn't want to. Inside the Imperial Beast sect. Sect leader, I don't understand, why do we give the royal family 3 days to consider? With the power of the royal family, it is very likely that a replacement will be found within 3 days, and we will lose our share of the incarnation of the magic tower. The Beast Lion looked at the Beast Master sect leader and asked suspiciously. You just looked too close, that's why you hurt Ming'er. The pre-sale sect leader snorted coldly. Doesn't the royal family have a ready-made replacement now? I believe that he will definitely be able to take up the incarnation of the Demon Suppression Tower with his physical strength. You mean the North Prince? Although this person is only a body-tempering realm, he is too dazzling. The Holy Devil Sovereign cannot wait for him to grow up, understand? Clear. Palace, inside Xuanzheng Hall. How is the result? Sha Huang looked at the shadow below and asked. Your Majesty, it is clear that the monsters in the secret realm were released by the Holy Devil Sovereign Dynasty. As you expected, all this was set up by the Holy Devil Sovereign Dynasty and the Beast Sect, and the target was the Northern Prince. Sure enough, Emperor Shah exhaled. The outside forces only saw the appearance of this accident, but he knew that this time the incident was definitely not simple. Because it's so coincidental. The royal family just had a monster. Something happened in the Foundation establishment's secret realm. At first, Emperor Shah thought that the Imperial Beast Sect was here to incarnate the Demon Tower, and wanted to cultivate the geniuses in the sect. But when he learned that Qin Bei's little brother Qin Zong was also in this secret realm, he realized something was wrong. He knew the feelings of the two brothers, and so did the Holy Devil Sovereign. Once Qin Bei leaves the border, he learns that his own little brother is in danger, and he will definitely go to the rescue. And Qin Bei is also the one who can pick up the incarnation of the Demon Suppression Tower with his physical strength. So on the surface, for the royal family, Qin Bei is now the best person to send to the rescue. Not only will it not waste the incarnation of the Demon Tower, but it can also enhance Qin Bei's prestige. But in fact, Qin Bei, a genius who had just shown signs of life, was ruined. With the existence of the Imperial Beast Sect, it is not difficult to deal with Qin Bei in the secret realm, and there are a large number of monsters controlled by the Holy Devil Sovereign in the secret realm. If Qin Bei really went in, it was very likely that he had never returned. If Emperor Shah hadn't been in control of the news that the Imperial Beast Sect was a spy, he would have been caught. But he had already noticed, so it was impossible to put Qin Bei in such danger. Is the North Prince still in closed-door training? Shah Huang asked. I have passed the customs this morning, and I am now accepting the challenge of a group of geniuses. Okay, send someone to watch over him. In addition, send someone to hand over the incarnation of the Town Demon Pagoda to the Imperial Beast Sect, and let them immediately dispatch the rescue. Emperor Shah ordered. Shadow was a little surprised. Because this time Emperor Shah's order was obviously to shelter Qin Bei. This was not the case with the previous Emperor Shah. The other party always advocated that the cultivator had to fight out from the rain of blood, and the opportunity was all grabbed, and the prince would never be allowed to become the flower of the greenhouse. Yes, although surprised, Shadow still obeyed the order. However, at this moment, a hearty voice came from outside the Xuanzheng Hall. Father, Emperor Shah and Ying looked at each other, surprised. Because the person who came was Qin Bei. Prince North, aren't you accepting the challenge of a group of geniuses? Why did you come to the palace? Shadow asked suspiciously. Master Shadow. Qin Bei saluted respectfully, then said with a smile. There are so many geniuses, I beat the disciple of the sword sect so much that his pants fell off, and everyone around ran away without a trace. Shadow. Emperor Shah. Zhangzong disciple, Jian Wushwang. The one who ranks first in the body tempering realm in Kangzhou continent. Shadow asked uncertainly. That's right. This kid came to challenge me when he was only 12 years old, and he was very arrogant, so I took off his pants and slapped the white flower on his ass in front of everyone. Father, you didn't see it, that kid was called a stubborn, and he clenched his teeth and didn't make a sound. Qin Bei gestured excitedly as he spoke, as if he could not wait to do it again. Emperor Shah and Ying looked at each other, and they suddenly felt that the Demon King of Chaos might be born. The people from Zhangzong didn't stop you? Shadow asked again. Geniuses like Jian Wushwang all have guardians, and the cultivation base will not be low. It was fine at first, but when I hit Jian Wushwang's butt, the people from Zhangzong came out. Oh, that's good, finally there is no face from the sword sect. Shadow nodded in relief. Zhangzong is an absolute big sect, even the royal family has to give 3 points of thin noodles. If Qin Bei made sect's genius cry, it would be too much on face. Fortunately, I'm not a vegetarian. It's useless for the people of Zhangzong to come forward. This king grabbed Jian Wushwang and ran to the palace. There are guards outside the palace. Even the people of Zhangzong dare not mess around. No, across the palace wall, this person can only watch my ass kicking Jian Wushwang, and the guards are watching, this kid is crying out of shame. As soon as Qin Bei finished speaking, the atmosphere at the scene became weird. Originally relaxed, he stared at Qin Bei blankly. Such a serious matter, why does it become funny here in the North Prince? If this matter spreads out, this Jian Wushuang will not be made fun of in the future. Sha Huang felt that his heart was being pulled. It seems that the previous feeling is not wrong, the Demon King of Chaos may really appear. Since you're out of the customs, then go see your mother-in-law, I still have something to do here. Although Qin Bei was in trouble, Huang Sha didn't want to worry about it now. The most important thing was the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. Father, my son is here to petition the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. As soon as Qin Bei's words came out, both Sha Huang and Ying frowned. Father, the princess has already told me about the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. Just in time, my son wants to exercise in the secret realm, and by the way, I will find a few 9 cycles Tian Lingzi mushrooms to seek breakthroughs. Also, Xiao Xuan is still in the secret realm, so I don't worry about sending others. Qin Bei's playful expression disappeared, and he became more serious. Sha Huang and Ying looked at each other. No, you don't know the seriousness of this matter. Emperor Sha directly rejected Qin Bei's request. Father, since I know that the Imperial Beast sect is a spy, I can naturally guess that this time is not easy, but if you can kill one beast, you can kill the second. After Qin Bei got out of the customs and learned about it from Ji Zuyu, he was basically able to guess the truth of the matter. However, compared to Emperor Sha's worries, Qin Bei not only didn't worry about his own safety, he was even looking forward to fighting against these people. Only real fighting can make oneself stronger. Even if this did not happen, Qin Bei would find a strong person to challenge, so as to break through the final limit. Looking at Qin Bei, who was resolute, Emperor Sha did not directly object this time. He suddenly found that since Qin Bei showed his talent, his own protection has been a little too much, which is not his character. There are many talented people in the royal family, and Emperor Sha rarely asks about them. On second thought, perhaps it was because Qin Bei was involved in the 2 great forces of the Imperial Beast sect and the Holy Devil Sovereign dynasty. Okay, I agree with you to go. Sha Huang also figured it out, and let Qin Bei go out on his own. No matter what the result is, Qin Bei owns his own life. Thank you, Father. Go back and prepare first, and I will have someone send you the incarnation of the demon suppressing tower in a while. Sha Huang waved his hand and said, yes. Soon, the royal family made a decision to let the Prince of North take the incarnation of the town magic tower to enter the Foundation Establishment's secret realm to fight against monsters, and the news spread in the cultivation world. For a time, everyone couldn't understand Sha Huang's decision. If it was their sect, there was a Qin Bei like this. Genius, even if they waste 10 incarnations of the demon suppression tower, they will never let a genius like Qin Bei take risks. Back at the palace, Qin Bei immediately called Mu Zhaoshui and Ji Zuyu in front of them and told them that he was going to enter the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. The two were not surprised that Qin Bei would make this decision. You stay at home and wait for me to come back, Qin Bei said to his wife like a husband who was about to go away. No, I also need to go. Before Qin Bei's words were finished, Ji Zuyu said. Are you going too? Qin Bei looked at Ji Zuyu suspiciously. I am now at the pinnacle of qi refining. The most important thing is the foundation establishment. If I want to get a good foundation establishment opportunity, I must go to the foundation establishment's secret realm. Ji Zuyu continued. Don't worry, I will definitely not be a drag on my husband. Qin Bei smiled. Okay, madam will go with me. This is Ji Zuyu, the Empress of Wu Kingdom, so Qin Bei is not worried that the other party will take him off. He always wondered why Ji Zuyu was only at the peak of qi refining. At first, he thought that Ji Zuyu wanted to play the role of a maid. Now it doesn't seem to be the case at all. The real reason why Ji Zuyu has not made a breakthrough is obviously that he wants to create a powerful foundation establishment realm to lay a solid foundation for the future breakthrough. Wu Guo is not like Daxia, there is a good place like Foundation Establishment's secret realm. Obviously, getting the resources of Daxia is one of the reasons why Ji Zuyu wants to come to Daxia as a maid. Then I'll be here waiting for you to come back. Mu Zhaoshui said lightly. She also really wanted to go, but now that she is in the Gold Core realm, she can't enter this secret realm at all. My lord, the person who sent the incarnation of the Demon Tower is here. The old butler came to report. Ma'am, then let's go. Chin-bei raised his hand and motioned Jizuyu to hold his own arm. Jizuyu showed a good-looking smile, took Chin-bei's arm and walked out of the room. Mu Zhaoshui, who was standing at the back, looked at the two who were leaving and was very envious. Outside the palace, the captain of the guard squad held a 9-story black tower in his hand, but it was the size of an arm, but it weighed 1,000,000. After seeing Chin-bei and Jizuyu come out, he hurried forward. Prince of the North. Is this the incarnation of the Devil Town Tower? It looks no different from the Devil Town Tower itself, just a little smaller. The Devil Town Tower has always stood in the palace, and everyone who has entered the palace has seen the real body of the Devil Town Tower. Chin-bei is no exception. Prince North, although this is just an incarnation, its appearance is the same as that of the Demon Suppression Tower. The current size is only if it has not been used yet. Once it is used, its appearance will be the same as the real Demon Suppression Tower, but its power is weak, a lot of. The captain explained to Chin-bei. Okay, give it to me. It weighs millions of pounds and cannot be wrapped in spiritual chi. Be careful, Prince of the North. Although I heard that the physical body of the Northern Prince may exceed 1,000,000 kilograms of strength, the captain still reminded worriedly. Rest assured. Chin-bei smiled, and then took over the incarnation of the demonic pagoda. After starting, Chin-bei immediately felt a force pressing against his palm. The physical strength of his 900,000 kilograms is actually a bit unbearable, and he needs to secretly use the undead phoenix body to hold it firmly. Chin-bei observed carefully, full of curiosity. What he is holding in his hand is the incarnation of the Holy Soldier. Holy Soldier, you can meet something you can't ask for. Even if he owns the system, he doesn't know when he will be able to have his own holy soldiers. Chin-bei felt that the weapon contained a lot of spiritual chi. This may be why after using it, the strength of the person who uses it can be greatly improved. This is almost the same as the cultivation base empowerment, with both pros and cons. The commander of the Imperial Guard was completely shocked when he saw Chin-bei's calm appearance. He needed 2 hands to hold it firmly, but he didn't expect Realm, who was much lower than him, to be able to hold it with 1 hand. It's no wonder that he can become the first in the cultivation world. With this power, the body tempering realm can't find an opponent at all. The captain thought so in his heart. Then he waved to the group behind him. Prince North, these are the Foundation Establishment Realm cultivators selected by His Majesty. I will escort you outside the secret realm, and these people will accompany you into the secret realm to protect you. Although Emperor Sha let Chin-bei enter the secret realm, he still sent some people to follow. To prevent Chin-bei from being in a situation where his 2 fists are no match for his 4 hands. And there is another very important reason. Emperor Sha was ready to cultivate Chin-bei's prestige in the army. This time the person leading the team was the youngest son of the commander of the guards. Kong Yu. This is the person who led the team this time, Kong Yu, our youngest son. He ranks 5th in the Foundation Establishment Realm's combat power list. The captain introduced. Kong Yu has met the North Prince. Kong Yu was a little excited when he saw Chin-bei. His eyes were constantly looking at Chin-bei. Is this the genius who can become the number 1 in the combat power list? I really want to try it out. Kong Yu thought so in his heart, but he still knew how to act. Now is not the time to challenge. Then let's go. Chin-bei nodded and said, yes. The news that Chin-bei went to the Foundation Establishment's secret realm was soon known to the Beastmaster sect. As I thought, the Northern Prince was dispatched in the end, and the Beast Maniac also immediately went to the Foundation Establishment's secret realm. This time only success is allowed, not failure. The Beastmaster sect leader said to the Beast Lion behind him. Yes, wait, let the Beast Mad bring that thing too, just in case. Sect leader, is it necessary? Yes, we have missed so many times against this Northern Prince, and we must learn a lesson. Yes, I'll make arrangements now. Of course, there are not only those from the royal family, but also from the Imperial Beast sect, as well as from other forces. In other words, their rescue has never stopped. It's just that there are monsters in the Gold Core realm guarding the periphery of the secret realm, and the cultivator sent is not an opponent at all. So much so that most forces are afraid to send geniuses, only the kind of cultivators who are decades old, to the Foundation establishment realm to rescue. Exchange the life of a mediocrity for the life of a genius in the secret realm. Although it is cruel to say, it is the truth. In this world where strength is respected, there is no sympathy. Team Huo, how long does it take to get here? Qin Bei, who was standing on the flying sword, looked at the commander of the Imperial Guard who escorted them and asked. Prince Weibei, at my speed, I will arrive in 3 hours. I've always wanted to ask a question. Prince North, if you ask, I will definitely know everything. Since this Foundation establishment's secret realm can spawn monsters in the Gold Core realm, why don't so many forces find strong people in the Gold Core realm to suppress the cultivation base to the Foundation establishment realm, and then release the cultivation base after entering the secret realm? If so, dealing with the monsters inside is no problem at all. This question has been plaguing Qin Bei, but he just didn't have the time. You don't know this Foundation establishment secret realm was once the residence of the Eldar, and then the Eldar died out, and it became a secret realm. And the most powerful thing in the Eldar is perception. Sealing the cultivation base has no way to deceive the law at the entrance of the secret realm. If it encounters forcible entry, it will be obliterated. If it cannot be erased, the entire secret realm will self-destruct. So with so many forces including the royal family, no one dares to send cultivators above the Foundation establishment realm to enter. Quote. Team Huo explained patiently. Oh, Qin Bei now understands that this secret realm has such a source. When Qin Bei nodded, he found that there were eyes watching him. Ever since he got on Flying Sword, Kong Yu has been staring at himself. What do you want to ask? Cough, that, Prince of the North, can I take the liberty to ask, how did you break through 1,000,000 jins of power in the body tempering realm? According to the records, even the Chaos Saint body tempering realm with Chaos Dao body. The time has only reached 800,000 caddies of strength. Do you have a cultivation body stronger than the Chaos Dao body? Looking at the curious Kong Yu, Qin Bei smiled. Because I got a real dragon and stewed it, I was able to get to this point. What Qin Bei said was half-truth. He didn't get a real dragon, but with a system in place, it was almost the same. Hey, I've asked too many questions. How can I tell such a secret? Kong Yu smiled awkwardly. He didn't believe it. Who got the real dragon instead of offering it as a treasure? Eat directly. Emperor Sha didn't dare to waste it like that. They are very comfortable chatting and spanking on one side, but the opposite on the other side. Outside the Foundation establishment secret realm. The exit and entrance of the secret realm are the same place. At this time, there are tens of thousands of cultivators around. Most of these are Foundation establishment realms, and they are also cultivators who are preparing to enter the secret realm desperately. Most of them are middle-aged cultivators in their 40s and 50s who already have a family background. Many forces gave them 1,000 spirit stones for participating in the war, and they were attracted by the price of 100 spirit stones for successfully killing a monster. It is precisely because of their influx that the monsters cannot always target the geniuses in the secret realm. Not only that, there are hundreds of bases around. These are the powerhouses of the major forces. They escorted the geniuses of their own sects to the secret realm, and now they are also responsible for rescuing the geniuses in the secret realm. The base of the royal family is the closest to the entrance, showing the absolute status of the royal family. At this time, there was an old man in the royal base who kept staring at the entrance, and he could immediately notice any changes. And he is one of the elders of the royal worship hall, Ming Lao. Cultivation base has entered the immortal king realm. But he is still helpless in the face of the current situation, and all his hopes are pinned on this group of cultivators hired for money. Look. The exit of the secret realm is lit. Are there any more injured people coming out? Why only 2 people came out this time? Something's wrong. The people who came out this time are so young. People sent to rescue often come out injured. But each time a group of defeated soldiers escaped, all of them very old cultivators. And the cultivator who came out this time is obviously a young genius who has not yet reached the age of 18. There is only one reason. This person is a genius who entered the Secret Realm Foundation establishment before. Ming Lao also noticed this problem for the first time. The figure flashed. The next moment, he appeared in front of Fang Zi. Almost at the same time, more than a dozen people surrounded Fang Zi, who came out. This battle shocked Fang Zi, who had just come out. When did you think that there were so many strong people in your family? Tell me about the current situation inside. A group of old people around said almost at the same time. Grandpa. Fang Zi looked at one of the old men and shouted. Don't smear, tell me what's going on inside, especially how the cultivator you entered with is now. The ancestor of the Fang family hurriedly said. Fang Zi finally calmed down and said, when the monsters first appeared, no one reacted, and many geniuses of sect died because of it. Let's talk about it. How is the situation inside now? Ming Lao didn't want to know the cause of this incident, because someone will investigate these things later. The most important thing now is to figure out the current situation of the cultivator in the secret realm. I don't know everything, because I have been hiding outside the secret realm, and the royal family and the disciples of the great sect have entered the depths of the secret realm, but I also know some things. Prince Qin Zan was besieged by monsters when he was in the Foundation establishment. Fortunately, someone guarded him. After the Heavenly Tao Foundation establishment was built, Prince Qin Zan led everyone to resist the monsters. Now he should still insist, but I don't know how long it will last. Fang Zi told everything he knew. Hearing that Prince Qin Zan was still resisting, Old Ming finally let go. Pen Fun Library. The people around were also relieved. This Prince Qin Zan is willing to lead, so their disciples can be regarded as a layer of protection. When Fang Zi finished speaking, young cultivators appeared one after another at the entrance of the secret realm. These are geniuses who have entered the secret realm before. Does this break through the blockade of monsters? So many people come out at one time. Ming Lao asked in surprise. Returning to Ming Lao, I asked clearly, it is because I am guarding the gold core environment at this entrance. The monster was gone, and it was likely to go deep, so a gap was made to rescue these people. Quote. Ming Lao's eyes narrowed slightly. It would have been nice to be able to open a gap. But the monsters in the gold core realm went deeper, which undoubtedly indicated another thing. Prince Qin Zan may suffer a devastating blow. When will the people from the Beastmaster sect arrive? If you want to break through the defense line, you must rely on them. The Sword Sect Elder led the group to the Beast Sect's residence and asked. Sword Elder, you can't embarrass me. The Foundation establishment realm can conquer the Fourth Order demonic beasts. These are all geniuses of my Beastmaster sect. Without the royal family's anti-magic tower, our sect dare not take the life of a genius. Change it. If you are in a hurry, then you should ask Elder Ming why the royal family has been unwilling to incarnate the town demon pagoda for so long. Now these people are arresting and biting whoever. The elder of the royal beast sect didn't want to set himself on fire, so he directly threw the blame to the royal family. Sure enough, the effect is still very obvious. These people have gone to Ming Lao. Old Ming, the lives of so many children are in the hands of your royal family. Can you talk to Emperor Sha again? When the Sword Sect Elder faced the Elder Ming, his attitude was completely different, and he had more respect and fear. I believe that His Majesty will make the best decision. Just wait. Prince Qin Zan of my royal family is still inside. I am even more anxious than you. The old man said lightly. Wait a minute. It's been a day since I've waited, and there's still no news at all. Isn't it the incarnation of a holy soldier? Your royal family is afraid of waste, and I'll compensate you later. The grumpy Sword Sect Elder couldn't help roaring. He was really anxious when he heard that the monsters in the gold core had left. Don't wait a day now, even if it's an hour, maybe bad news will come. Old Ming just glanced at him. If this person dared to talk to him like this, he would have to be taught a lesson. But now the situation is special, and the old Ming is too lazy to care. Ming Lao, the big thing is bad. The number of monsters in the secret realm has increased again, at least doubled this time. The gaps that were opened just now have been occupied by monsters. At this moment, a worse news came to everyone's ears. It's over. The Imperial Beast Sect does not take action. This time is completely hopeless. Quote, the royal family doesn't give the town magic tower, doesn't it take the life of our disciples? Quote, the prestige of the royal family in Daxia is high, not only because of the cultivation base in the Saint Realm of the Shah Emperor, but also because the royal family is always the one who takes the lead in the face of any accident. But this time, the royal family was reluctant to give it because of the incarnation of a demon-suppressing tower. For a time, many sects had more or less resentment in their hearts. Goo. Suddenly, a loud chirping sound came from a distance. Then a huge demonic beasts flew from far and near. Everyone looked and saw hope. Look, the people from the Imperial Beast sect are finally here. This leader is very familiar, seems to be a genius beast madman of the Imperial Beast sect. Is that the beast maniac who can control 2 tier 4 demonic beasts just by the Foundation establishment realm? It's really him. The people in the secret realm are finally saved. That's not right. Didn't you ask the Daxia royal family to borrow the incarnation of the demon tower? Why didn't you see it? Could it be that the royal family is unwilling? Just as they were talking, a streamer flew from behind the demonic beasts quickly, surpassing the demonic beasts in the blink of an eye. Then several streamers fell. The figure appeared, and the one walking at the front was naturally Qinbei, who was holding the demon pagoda in his right hand. Ji Zuyu followed obediently beside him, and behind him was Team Huo. At this moment, Qinbei's figure was infinitely stalwart in the hearts of the people around him. Because that's the savior of their sect genius. The royal family. Look, that's the incarnation of the Devil Town Tower, now it's saved. Who is this Tota man? I've never seen it before. You don't know this. Of course, the handsome one is the Prince of the North who has suddenly risen recently. I didn't expect the royal family to be willing to let him out. What? The Prince of the North? Is the royal family crazy? Such a genius is sent out to take risks. Is this incarnation of the town magic tower so important? A group of people who originally talked about the Imperial Beast sect are now talking about Qinbei. Not only they didn't expect, even Ming Lao didn't expect that the person who came would be Qinbei. Old Ming. After landing, Qinbei walked straight to Ming Lao, ignoring the gazes around him at all. Humph. The royal beast sect who landed behind Qinbei could only snort when he saw Qinbei stealing his limelight. You can still be arrogant for a while now, and when you enter the secret realm, that's when you fall. Prince North, I didn't expect that His Majesty would actually agree with you to come. Ming Lao said a little surprised. It's still time to talk about this. The most important thing now is how to carry out the rescue. Also, how is Xiaoshuan now? Qinbei is most concerned about Qinzhan's safety. The current situation is like this. Ming Lao personally informed Qinbei of the current situation. After listening, Qinbei frowned. It was too late to get the news. It's not too late, I'll bring people in now. Qinbei decided decisively. His plan was simple. Take everyone to tear open the monster's defense line, enter the secret realm as soon as possible to find Qinzhan, and then take them out of the secret realm. If it is possible, it is not impossible to kill all the monsters inside. Prince North, there are 2 entrances here. The gold core monsters at the first entrance have left, and now they are all owned by the Foundation establishment realm. There are 2 gold core monsters guarding the other entrance, so you should go in at the first entrance. Yes, just leave the other entrance to my Beast Master sect. At this moment, someone from the Beast Master sect stepped forward and said. You. The Sword sect elder looked at the Beast Master sect elder suspiciously. What? No, the Beast Maniac is one of the best geniuses in our Beast Master sect. He can still deal with the 2 monsters in the Gold Core realm. Although he doesn't have the incarnation of the Demon Suppression Tower, he can also guarantee that these 2 monsters will not interfere. Rescue of the Prince of the North. The behavior of the Beast Master sect elder was praised by everyone. It seems that the Imperial Beast sect is not a person who sees death and does not save. The beast man who followed behind looked at Qinbei and showed a cold smile. The monsters inside were brought in by the people of their Beast Master sect. Now that Qinbei has been attracted, the next most important thing is to gather strength to kill Qinbei in the cradle of growth. Of course, he will not let go of the many sect geniuses in the secret realm. Especially Qinzhan, who completed Heavenly Dao Foundation establishment. It can solve so many geniuses in Daxia at one time. It is a great achievement in the Holy Devil Sovereign Dynasty. In the future, it will depend on this time. And there's a reason why he volunteered to fight the second entrance. If you want to kill Qinbei, you must not be at the entrance, even if there are 2 monsters in the Gold Core realm. Because Qinbei found It's holding the demon tower. This thing has a suppressing effect on monsters. Maybe it is possible for Qin to kill the 2 gold core monsters that have finally evolved. That's why he took the initiative to ask to face the second entrance. After Qin enters the secret realm, and then seals the exit, Qin is the turtle in the urn. Play whatever you want to play with each other. Especially after seeing Jizuyu following Qin, the beast maniac became even more excited. I didn't expect this kind of task to have such good benefits. No need, the demon suppression tower is in the hands of this king, and the 2 monsters in the gold core realm will be exterminated by this king. Let's go to the other entrance of the Imperial Beast Sect. Qin said, in a tone that doesn't give people a chance to refuse. Others regard these monsters as the biggest threat, but Qin knows that the biggest threat is actually the beast madness of this beast sect. Prince North, this is the gold core realm. You can't deal with it with a group of Foundation Establishment realm and the Demon Tower. The beast frowned and said, you don't need to question this king's decision, you just need to follow it. Qin tone is unmistakable, and when he talks to Beast Maniac, it's like talking to his subordinates. Okay, since the North Prince has the confidence to deal with the monsters in the gold core realm, then I am also happy to deal with the Foundation Establishment realm. Although the Beastman was dissatisfied, he still agreed with his mouth. Okay, now, everyone is divided into 2 teams, one team enters the second entrance with me, and the other team enters the first entrance with the people from the Imperial Beast Sect. Qin said loudly, it is good, it is good, it is good. Tens of thousands of Foundation Establishment realm strongmen around raised their arms and shouted in response to Qin. Let's go. Qin turned to look at Jizuyu. Inside the second entrance. At this time, there are nearly 10,000 Foundation Establishment cultivators around the teleportation array at the entrance. But there are so many cultivators, but they can only defend the range of 1 kilometer around the teleportation array, and the defensive range continues to shrink with the increase of monsters. From time to time, injured cultivators retreated from the outermost periphery, and then used the teleportation array to leave here. However, more cultivators could not return after being injured, and fell to the outermost periphery. At this time, the outermost area was the most violently attacked by monsters. The Red War mercenary group cooperated with a dozen people to defend against the rushing monsters. Shish, it's pitch black, and it moves like slime. Ordinary monsters were cut into 2 pieces by the head of the Red War mercenary regiment. Black blood splattered everywhere, but the monsters that were cleaved at the next moment reunited and returned to normal. Damn it, what kind of monster is this? I've never seen it before, and it won't die if it cuts both ways. Don't cut in the middle, aim at the eyebrows of this monster. That is the source of this monster's power. If it is not destroyed, this monster can continue to regenerate. The head of the Wolf Warrior Mercenary Corps, who had persisted for a long time in the distance, reminded. Every cultivator added from behind will encounter such a problem, and he patiently reminds him every time. Shish, when the head of the Red War mercenary group heard about it, he aimed a blow at the center of the monster's forehead. Sure enough, the monsters that were killed this time were not able to gather again, and completely turned into a mass of black gas and disappeared. However, he only killed 1 monster, and a group of monsters rushed up around him. A mercenary team of more than a dozen people is not an opponent at all. In a moment of desperation, seeing that the only woman in the mercenary group was about to be injured, the others were too busy to help themselves. Shish, he's on, the head of the Wolf Warriors mercenary regiment, stood with a sword, beheaded the attacking monster, and saved the man. Be careful, if you can't bear it, step back. Being brave will only cost your life in vain. He's on reminded. Everyone is here to make money, not to die. Captain, get out of the way. A terrified voice suddenly shouted. Hizan didn't hesitate at all, and took the mercenary beside him and dodged to the side. Shish, sharp claws cut through the air. Even though Hizan's reaction was quick, he still couldn't dodge this strike. 1 leg remained in place. What? The intense pain made Hizan feel the threat of death. Gia Gia Gia. Strange laughter sounded, and a black figure suddenly appeared where Hizan left. Human-like beasts. It has the shape of a human, but has the sharp claws and fangs of a beast, and the jet-black body is constantly dripping with black liquid, turning into a black devilish chi, which surrounds the monster. Gold Core Realm. Hizan ignored the injury and fled to the rear, enduring the pain. Want to go? The Gold Core monster made a hoarse voice, and caught up with Hizan in the blink of an eye. It had already noticed Hizan, and killed it too much and accepted it. Therefore, it will never let Hizan leave safely like this, and must accept the opponent's life. Quick, stop it! The head of the Red War Mercenary Regiment shouted loudly. Since Hizan saved his little sister, he wouldn't stand idly by. Hundreds of people from the Wolf Warrior Mercenary Group rushed forward without waiting for him to speak, and used their lives to resist the monsters in the Gold Core Realm. Hong Ling, take someone back. The head of the Red War Mercenary Regiment ordered the woman who was rescued just now. It is good. Hong Ling didn't dare to hesitate. If he hesitated for a second now, one more of their people might die. However, they still underestimated the strength of the Gold Core monsters. The siege of hundreds of people thought it would be able to contain it, but it turned out to be slaughtered. One-sided torture. The monsters in the Gold Core realm will bring a blood red when they pass through a mercenary. With the blood, a living human life was lost. And the speed of the monster is so fast that the mercenary can't react at all. In just a few breaths, the mercenary team lost as many as 20 people. Put me down, Hizan shouted to pick up his own Hong Ling. No. Hong Ling's eyes were red, because among the cultivators who died just now was her big brother, the head of the Red War Mercenary Regiment. She also wanted to take revenge, but the monsters in the Gold Core realm were simply not something they could contend against. The only thing she wants to do now is to take Hizan, who saved her life, out of the battlefield and leave the secret realm. Put me down. Hizan watched his own brothers die one by one. How could he leave with peace of mind? Even if he died, he would die with his own brothers. Hizan broke free from Hong Ling, picked up his own weapon and returned to the battlefield. But with one leg missing, his combat effectiveness is now inferior to that of his own team members. Come on, come and kill me, Hizan shouted loudly, trying to attract the attention of the monster. But this time, the monster seemed to have not seen him, and just didn't attack him. Shish, Jia Jia Jia. The monster made a strange laugh while killing the mercenary. He likes to watch these low-level cultivators' boring feelings. The more Hizan wanted to kill him by himself, the more it would not. It wants Hizan to watch his own comrades die. In this way, it can get the greatest satisfaction. Hizan's eyes were bloodshot, and he regretted watching one teammate die after another. He shouldn't have brought all his teammates in without knowing what's going on here. Not to mention that in order to earn more spirit stones, you should always fight at the forefront with your teammates. Please help, save my brothers. As long as they survive, all the wealth of my mercenary group will be given to you. Hizan shouted to another mercenary group not far away. The tragic situation here was also discovered by the surrounding cultivators. But at this time, no one dared to step forward to stop this monster. We all know that whoever gets on and who dies. We can only wait for the monster to kill all these people and then relieve his anger and look for the next target. That's how stragglers are. As long as it doesn't concern their own people, try not to interfere. Therefore, no one paid any attention to Hizan's propaganda. No matter how much money you have, it is useless to spend your life. Jia Jia Jia, I've had enough fun, it's time to deal with you guys. The monster laughed again, and devilish chi scattered around him. All the cultivators who touched devilish chi covered their necks, as if they couldn't breathe, then fell to the ground and became a corpse. The monster itself rushed towards Hizan and Hong Ling. The claws shot out, and the two had no resistance, so they could only close their eyes and wait for death. Hizan only regretted not being able to take these family members out safely. Bang! Just as the two were waiting to die, the sound of a collision sounded from the front of them. Both opened their eyes suspiciously. I saw that the Gold Core realm monster, which was like a broken bamboo, was now sent dozens of meters away, and a lot of black blood was sprayed along the way. On the opposite side of the monster, a man in a white gown turned his back to them. Although they can only see the back, this person's back at this time is too stalwart for them. It was like a light suddenly appeared in front of the darkness. Thank you. Hong Ling originally wanted to thank him. At this moment, a group of people appeared beside her, stunned her. Because this group of people wore royal uniforms, every cultivator was the pinnacle of the Foundation establishment realm, and they looked like they were only in their 20s. They were uniform, and the momentum was like an awakened beast rushing towards the surrounding monsters. The territory that was originally suppressed has rapidly expanded due to the appearance of this group of people. The original arrogant demon. Things are now in decline. Listen to my order. Expand the left and right wings for 500 meters, and don't allow monsters to approach the North Prince. Kong Yu commanded loudly. He needs to expand the army into a circle to protect Qinbei, and prevent any monsters from affecting the battle between Qinbei and the Gold Core monsters. Yes. Pen Interest Library. Not only Hong Ling and the others, but the cultivators within the range were all stunned. Is this the elite of the royal family? This is what everyone thinks. Their number is no less than that of the royal family, or even more. But they could only be beaten and retreated, constantly shrinking their territory. As soon as the talents of the royal family appeared, they expanded the territory. Leave here. Ji Zuyu's figure appeared beside Hong Ling and reminded. Hong Ling was startled, turned her head to look at Ji Zuyu, and saw Ji Zuyu's perfect face and figure, which made her feel ashamed. Walk. He's on left here with the remaining team members for the first time. Since the royal family is here, there is no room for them as mercenaries. As for the words of thanks, he didn't say it, but that didn't mean he wouldn't remember this heavy kindness. Hong Ling also left, but before leaving, she looked back at the white back and remembered it deeply. If there is a chance, she will definitely repay today's kindness. The royal support has finally come, and now we can fight back. Quick, cooperate with the royal family and expand the front line. The surrounding mercenaries seemed to have found the backbone after seeing the royal army. With the backbone, these stragglers finally exerted the strength that should belong to them. Begin to continuously stretch the front and expand outward. Even though the monsters are still increasing, the place that was lost before has been recovered. And there is a steady stream of cultivators entering the teleportation array. The two sides immediately formed a balance of power confrontation. Of course, the most important reason for this is because the two Gold Core monsters are not participating in the melee now, but are standing opposite Qinbei. Ji Zuyu looked at Qinbei, who was facing off against the monster in the distance. She just stood there quietly and didn't go anywhere. If Qinbei is unable to resist, she will take action and take Qinbei away. That's why she doesn't go to war and is always vigilant. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.